Hello everybody, welcome back to Ike and Me Gaming here, doing another Railway Empire 2 video. And here we are coming into Liverpool, and let's see what we have to do. Alright, our three things we have to accomplish this time around is buy the small private route from Birmingham to Oxford Railway. We have to achieve an express status on a rail line between Liverpool and Carlisle, and we have to deliver 4 loads of vegetables to York. So without further ado, let's get to it. So we have some research we can do here. We can get this new Continent Express line. We'll go ahead and do that. So in the meantime, I did an express line up to Carlisle, bought the station, established a double track express line, and any moment that should become an improved express line. Let's go look at this new train. There we go, Continent's right there. Perfect. Okay, so got that. Then we have to have vegetables to York. So what we also did was we bought this concession over here. We got our vegetable station hooked up to Quinn Terminal, and now we have to do our double rail line. Because that's already double rail line, it won't work. Alright, so we can go down here, put our gridiron in, put our directional markers. We should be able to... Oh, we didn't put a supply station now that I think about it. Let's put a supply station in. Let's put 2 of them, I guess. Let's put our train. So Hogan to Quinn Terminal. We'll go GM American. Let's go 2 trains. Boom. Got that done. Now we're probably gonna want to put a maintenance depot here. So as soon as we get enough cash, we'll do that. Alright, perfect. So that's taken care of. That Quinn Terminal will eventually get vegetables over to Lynch Terminal, which looks like it's a little jammed here. Lynch Terminal, and then that will eventually get it over to Liverpool. So, and it will also kick down vegetables to London, because I have a line coming in here to London. So that should eventually help it out. And we had that double line already planned right here. That way I can get apples will come down to London and vegetables a little bit quicker than they are at the moment. As soon as we get that done, we'll be good. Perfect. Alright. Pause that, go down. Oops. Put our directionals in. Our gridiron. We'll need one over here. I believe we already have a station here somewhere. Yep, there's one there. Wouldn't hurt to have another one though. There. So let's see where our train line is to London. We'll go ahead and put 2 trains on that. And we'll confirm that. Zoom out. That'll get the vegetables into London, which will help them out for sure. It should also Just the setup itself would have put them into Birmingham. No. And should already send them into Lynch. Looks like we got to work on Lynch a little bit though. Alright, we may have to go into the express section here and bump up our express lines. It's probably the next thing we're going to have to do. Let's see, let's find our continent. And we can replace all the express lines for 388. So we'll do that. That should help get the remaining express status that we didn't have yet. There. So now we've upgraded everything to the continents. So we still have a problem here in Lynch Terminal. We got too many trains coming in. Not enough stuff happening. I believe we fixed this terminal. So we have things coming in on the far end, things coming in the middle. Then we have two separate lines for Manchester, and then two separate lines for Liverpool. I think that should help. I think. We'll see. That should work in theory. Should have trains coming out of here again. Yep. Now we want to grow Liverpool. See what we might need here. We need wheat. We're really low on wheat for some reason. So Liverpool has one freight line coming from the meat there, and they have freight line coming from here. So York's got one coming in from Manchester. So we could build one here. Could put a wheat line in here, I guess. So that should allow us to get want to double this in here. See how much it's going to cost. 117. Okay. That would, yeah, perfect. GM American 1. Freight. Perfect. Everything left is put a supply station on this. Supply tower. There we go. Then Liverpool. Okay, the wheat's looking better now. Wood's got a ton of wood coming. Milk's coming, vegetables are coming. Apples are not yet. And dresses, okay.
If you're wondering why we're so successful, it's because of my military background. For 10 years, I was a soldier in the 67th Regiment of the Bengal Native Infantry, and I picked up a few things.
Okay, so we got an express line from Liverpool to Carlisle, so that's good. I think I'm going to bump this up to 4 trains, I think. We did an awful lot of things. So, we built up Dover quite a bit. We now have a plank factory in Dover. Dover is being fed meat from Bristol. I also have some warehouses on this line, so I'm bringing corn and wheat over to Bristol. Got an express line from Bristol to London. I have my meat. Cattle's going in, meat's coming out. Not as fast as I want, but it is doing its thing. London now has a cheese factory that is actually working. Now they're still having problems with the meat. They're not getting enough. They're getting less than I want them to get. Bristol, or Oxford, sorry. Oxford, we have a furniture factory there that I believe I own. And we need to get more wheat in there. For some reason, the wheat is suffering. So Birmingham, we have our distillery, which is up and running. They're at 72,000. So we're getting a little weak on the corn and the wood. Now that my cities are all growing, the demand is a little hard to pace. So Liverpool's really climbing up pretty good. And it looks like it could put another industry there. I don't know. We have paper already. So between these three cities, we have, okay, dresses, that's not great, but we have planks here, we have paper here. That means we could put, possibly, well, we couldn't totally do chemicals because we don't have a chemical factory and we can't get in here. We could do furniture maybe, because we don't have a great source of milk, so really that's not going to work. Well, we could just let it be and see what they come up with, although I don't trust them. Okay, I can get a bonus for another. Let's go ahead and put a furniture factory in here then. Next thing they're going to need is a university though, so we can do that. Okay, so now they got their university, so that should grow them even more. Okay, so we'll go into, is this Manchester, right? Yes. So we have a warehouse in here. We'll add in the furniture so we can get over the York. There. So Manchester will ship it to York, and then York also has a warehouse. And we'll, just for funsies, we'll put it in here and it can eventually get up to Carlisle if Carlisle ever grows. Apples, or fruit I guess I should say. Up here. Oh my goodness, no wonder apples are low. Alright, let's definitely get some more happening here. This way here we can put apple straight, or fruit, sorry. I don't know why I keep saying apple. Straight to York. Spur Station to York. GM American. Alright. So we also hooked up several things around York. York is growing almost to 50. We have the Manning Terminal here. We have our corn. We built Carlisle up. We're bringing in wool to Carlisle to make cloth. We have salt coming down to York. I believe we do anyways. Should check. York unfortunately has to have a mix station. There's nothing I can do about it. Now as far as our things we did here, we are still missing the 4 loads of vegetables to York. London, we need to get the 120, so it's really close. We got the 30 million value already, and we are bringing in quite a bit to Liverpool, so they're over 100,000 now. That's good. Manchester 7, almost 70. Birmingham 73. London still climbing. Still having a problem with meat, I believe. Oh, no, it did get up to 100%. Okay, that's good. So that should help quite a bit. So our distillery in Birmingham is probably not doing anything. It's my guess. Yeah, it's broken because it didn't have enough apples.
Another step in the right direction, but don't let it go to your head. You there! Stop slouching! No discipline. It's a miracle you've completed your tasks.
Hello, I'm here on behalf of the company board. I just wanted to take a moment to express our collective thanks for your work. So far, we are very impressed with your achievements, but we still expect even greater things from you.
You! How dare you praise my employees behind my back? Too much buttering up makes one fat and lazy. The nerve! Have you heard of the Great Northern Railway? A dangerous enemy that could leave us in the dust if you don't do something about it. So, what are you waiting for?
Second. So this is what we have going on. We have quite a few lines because I have a lot of cities growing and missing oddball things, and some of my warehouses are getting plugged up full. They're using every slot they have open. My main warehouses are Lenox, Winch, Quinn, and to some degree Duncan. But it's at the point now where I'm just starting to max out how much I can supply to some of these cities. So I'm gonna need, like for now, right now I only have one sugar, I only have one milk. So these are both problems. So we'll come back, like, comment, subscribe, come back and watch our next video. Thanks.